This morning slash afternoon, the prosecution delivered their address for the Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman trial. And I just wanted to hear your views on, how do you grapple with the fact that something like this is still happening in our day and age to young black males, and how do you take something that's so negative and makes you despair at night, and how do you try to find some beauty in that?
That's an intense question, man. And for all y'all that don't know, 79th and MacArthur is an intense place. But I mean, to be honest, like what I find is, for some people, some people will sit here and say what's going on with Trayvon Martin isn't depressing, and it doesn't sadden them, and it doesn't affect them, but it affects you, and it depresses you, and it saddens you, because I think you know that Trayvon had love in his life, and Trayvon had potential in his life. You know what I mean? And he had good things in his life, and you're saddened by the fact that that comes to an end, and people are reacting to it the way that they are. I mean, I think wherever there's great sadness, you know what I mean, there also has to be love there as well. I love the Bay Area. This was one of the darkest events that's happened in my home. But for me, the film wasn't about sadness. It was about love. And the devastation that came from Oscar's loved ones, it came because they loved him so much. You know what I mean? And they miss him. You know what I mean? He made them happy when he was around. So I think that it's two sides of the same coin. You know what I mean? And as a filmmaker, I try to find the happiness in the darkness and the sadness, and try to see how we can grow from that. I mean, it's a million Americans that don't see Trayvon's potential. They look at him and they see him as a thug that got what he deserved, even though he's a 17-year-old boy that couldn't even vote yet. You know what I mean? Who had never been arrested, never had a criminal record. And my question is, why is that? Why do people look at him and see that? We know we look at him and see something else. We look at him and see us.